Do you really need a manual coffee grinder? Let's talk about that. Hey guys, so today we have the manual coffee grinder. Now this is a ceramic grinder. What do they call that? A ceramic burr grinder. And I've got it apart here for you so we can take a look at it. So here's the coffee chamber. You can see in there you can see the white down there at the bottom. That's the inside of the ceramic burr. And then you've got this main drive shaft. And then you've actually got a plastic housing in there that holds the outer casing around the ceramic burr. So that's my one thought as to possible failure position or failure modes right there. That'll probably break is my guess. But yeah, looking at the bottom, then we've got the adjustment knob. Turn this counterclockwise. We'll loosen up the blades, loosen the space in between them. I haven't tried it yet. We're going to try it here with some of this delicious looking fresh roasted Ethiopian coffee. And then we'll come over here and I'll adjust it maybe a little bit and get a good look and see. And we'll compare this to my Capresso electric grinder, which is a stainless steel burr grinder. So we'll have a look and comparison. So this grinding unit holds probably hold enough to do a pot of coffee. I would think you could fill this up and that would be enough for about a pot of coffee. The bottom section here, you've got a clear window that goes the whole way through, so you can see the other side. See, it is kind of like a Lexan plastic sleeve in there, so that your coffee grounds aren't touching the actual housing. Everything looks to be pretty much water cleanable, and so yeah. So here's the cover for the grinder. So that just goes on the top, and it's snugly on there like that. That goes in there, and you'd put the coffee in here first before you put the lid on. Now, and that's pretty much the complete unit. I think they really spent some time working on this. It looks really nice and sleek in my hand. However, when you pair it with the handle, which is a piece of stamped aluminum with some plastic on it, I think they kind of forgot about that until the very end. It looks to be more of an afterthought. That slides on there nice like that, but I think it will have a problem of eventually coming off. I personally would have liked to have seen, I like the hex thread on here, but I'd also like to see some sort of a nut that would tighten down on top of there and cause that to to lock the handle into there. Here we got to focus on it. So that's just personal preference. We'll see how it works. I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back in and show you how it grinds. Alright guys, so I got this phone camera propped up on a kid's toy here, so I can give you an adequate video of how this works. So there I go, turning around. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Sounds like a normal grinding sound. So it's not that hard. I was expecting a little bit more effort to grind through it. Seems to be working pretty quickly. Let's see here. So this has probably been a good minute or so of grinding. Let's see how much I got. Okay, let's pull it off here. Good minute of grinding. There's a fairly decent amount in there, so we'll pour that out. So I would say that's probably enough for about 1 cup. Yeah. So looking at it, it looks fairly consistent. There are some larger pieces, some smaller pieces, but all in all, I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to compare this to some the ceramic or the stainless steel burr grind from my Compresso. So pull that out here. I'll get closer. Alright, here's closer. This is the hand grinder. You can see that that's fairly consistent. There are some larger pieces, I would say maybe 10% larger and 10% smaller, but overall looks pretty consistent. And over here is a bit of the Compresso's coffee. I would say it's 100% consistent. So, and that's what I would expect from a mechanical, probably a very well machined part versus something that's being held by plastic and able to move back and forth. So all in all, though, I think I'm very, very pleased with the size of the grind I'm getting here. It looks very consistent for what I like, and I think it will work well in a auto drip, maybe even in a French press. Just make it a little bit finer. So yeah, give it a shot, check it out. I think it'll work. I like it. I'm going to be taking it to camp with me. So enjoy. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll get back to you.